Right now, as I'm recording this video, I just watched a report that's only 1 day old, which says that foster care workers in Kentucky strangled a 7-year-old boy to death. And leading up to them strangling a 7-year-old child to death, they had more than 200 reports of foster care workers breaking children's bones, and committing various forms of abuse against these very young children. And these children are not always kids who are delinquents. Sometimes these are children who come from decent homes, and their mothers either gave them up because they were unable to care for them, or they beat the mothers down financially and socially and tortured the mothers and took the children. You have situations like that as well. This is a common policy to abuse and mass murder children in foster care. It's done, of course, there's some kids who really need help, but there are some white children, they beg the police to take them from their abusive mother, and the police won't do it. I've met young white women, some of them, their mom had boyfriends who was trying to rape them and sacrifice them to the devil in elementary school. I mean, there are a lot of white children where they need homes, they need help, and their community refuses to remove them from their parent, even though they really need it. And meanwhile, you have, even though Black people are less than 12% of America's population, American Black people, many of us are descended from the pyramid builders of the North and South America. Many of us descended from the Asiatic tribes captured and sold into slavery. And you have 1 out of every 10 of our children that's been going into foster care, and a lot of them have been getting abused or getting murdered or having drugs tested on them by pharmaceutical companies. You have 1 out of every 4 Asiatic descent indigenous kids who have had the same thing happening to them, especially with the pharmaceutical companies. And it's not new. It's not new. North America is covered in mass graves full of indigenous children.